Welcome back to the Conspiracy Outpost. This week we'll dive down the British rabbit hole, and not the one that Alice ventured down, although that would be amazing. But tonight we are diving into another recruitment and relocation of Nazi scientists in Operation Matchbook. I'm your host, Casey.
Mike?
I'm Joe.
And I'm Matt.
And I'm Kenneth.
I'm magical Matt. I'm sorry, still Joseph's thing.
Matt.
Molesting Matt.
So,
No word alliteration today?
Nah, I
Yeah,
can't
not for
think of
Joseph.
anything. I'm out of
Joseph.
J words, so that means there's no more left.
Mr. J. No, dude,
So-
you can just make some shit up.
I couldn't think of anything.
Operation Matchbook.
Say the
Operation
whole
Paper-
thing.
Operation Paperclip for the British. Oh, I'm sorry, Jewy. So Operation Paperclip for the British. I don't really know anything about this.
So, let me tell you a
how
little
much
bit
can
about
you
it.
really? How much can you really know about a bunch of crooked, bad teeth having people?
Hey, dude, the British are like our number 3 listeners.
Oh, I was just kidding.
Damn.
I
Hey,
was
if
just having
anything,
me a laugh.
they-
Yes, I was.
They actually have free healthcare though, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yet they don't have free
who's
dental.
really
apparently.
behind?
Well, that's a misconception though, isn't it? I don't know.
Nah, that was a joke, Matt. That was a joke.
No, it wasn't. It was
Um,
real life. It was
No,
real
but
life.
but Operation Matchbook. So
20.
the British
Matchbox.
intelligence, the MI5 is right. That's the British intelligence, or MI6, something like
I
that.
think it's
MI6, yeah.
yeah.
The British intelligence hiring Nazis, if you want to go by Brad Pitt's
Nazi.
fucking
Nazis.
pronunciation in fucking Inglorious Bastards. But
Nazis.
yeah, the goddamn Nazis. I need.
There was a show on the other that I was watching, and they said Nazi. This girl was talking about Nazis, but she said it weird. She's like Nazis, and I was
Nazis?
Nazis.
and I was like, I never heard anybody say it like that before.
Bitch, you better put a T in that.
Goddamn Nazis. I need 30 Nazi scalps from each of you. I like the Glorious Bastards, the Nazis. I really like that.
Nazis.
It's just like, doesn't it just roll off the tongue? Nazis.
I like the bear Jew. That whole scene. That is my favorite scene. I almost didn't like saying
Fucking
that
Eli Roth.
derogatory, but
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my god, dude, he's a big guy.
One, great director. Two, apparently great actor and likes to fucking bash some skulls in.
That was my favorite scene, second to the ending where they carved that fucking SWAT skin to the dude's
Oh
forehead.
yeah.
So it's
Believe
like-
it or not, that's my least favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, even though it's like one of the most critically rated. But no, let's talk about the British hiring Nazis.
Matchbox 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the British, they conducted a similar operation that the United States did in Paperclip, but they did it on a way smaller scale. They only
Well,
Because
yeah,
the
if you're gonna go big, that's the American thing. You gonna go big or you gonna go home. That's the American saying right there. Like, yeah, I'm sure the Britishers is like, them Nazis kind of fucked us up. If people find out that we hired them Nazis,
Dude, you
Then,
keep saying that, and I keep thinking of fucking
people are gonna be
Dad.
pissed because
Hank's
dude,
dad with the new
dude,
baby.
dude, the Nazis
Wazzy.
fucked up Britain, dude. The bombing raids they had. So it's like,
Yeah.
imagine you're a British person after your fucking house got blown up.
Oh, yeah, they
you
hit
know
them at
people that
home.
died, and then like it's like your fucking government hired fucking Nazis. Imagine how
The
you feel. So
fucking-
yeah, that y'all want to keep that shit under wraps. Hella, y'all
Well,
ain't
that's-
fucking hiring many people after that.
You want that
Dude,
shit? You
I
want
mean,
to hide that shit in your
imagine-
pocket like a
Imagine
match.
if they had Imagine if they had Von Braun. You know how pissed they would have been.
Yeah, I mean the fucking Americans came in and be like, hey, we're kind of disconnected from this, but we're like, you know, you guys are saviors. So it's like we're gonna take all these Nazis.
Go NATO. NATO.
You
And
know
then
why?
they're like,
Because we
"Let's
don't
do it
really
fair."
care. We were just kind of trying to help you out, but like they're super smart, so yeah, we're gonna take that.
We're still friends though.
Yeah,
Remember-
we're still friends though. It's like you just took all the Nazis. Nothing changed. Y'all have
so
those fucking
fat.
criminals
They're
with
like-
you. It's like, yeah, but now there are criminals. So y'all have
That's-
to
but
y'all
America-
have to accept that because there are criminals now.
Yeah, but you Americans can't do that. It's not fair. Yeah, you said that
It's not fair.
about guerrilla warfare, but here we are.
They're just like, so it's not fair you get to take the fun. We get Rudolph Dazzler. No, we want Rudolph Dazzler. We want the cobbler. No, we want Puma. That's not fair.
Oh,
No, we
yeah,
get Puma. We get what else we
that's
get?
right. The two brothers, the fucking. I always mix them fucking up because I keep saying Adidas was run by a Nazi, but it was his brother that was the Nazi who made Puma, which is
Yeah.
hilarious to me still. But that's probably why they weren't endorsed by fucking Run DMC.
I think you can find them both at Ross. which is
Yeah,
great.
definitely.
You know
No,
what you can't find at Ross? Any Yeezys. Right, was that?
All those
Can't find
fucking
those
boots.
anywhere.
They're gross.
Just because
Those are-
what he said about
The
yeah.
the third most
We were talking
popular
about that
boot
earlier,
made by
too.
a Nazi.
Oh, were you guys?
Yeah.
Who was it that took their deal away? I mean, it wasn't Ross. I
Adidas.
It was Adidas.
Adidas. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm staying in.
No,
I'm gonna eat real quick, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn my camera off.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
They're like, oh no,
yeah,
we already been down that road. Yay.
Yeah, he had the wrong company. He should have went with Puma. They would have taken shit. Just fine.
You look on the Twitter, Puma likes one like it's Puma.
These are my
They
fresh,
shared it too.
They shared it.
the fresh
Yeah.
Pumas.
But these British, they did it on the leaders of the country did it on a smaller scale because they had anxiety about the security and they just wanted of their country, so they just wanted short-term employment and relocations and rather than permanent ones. So then,
Well, yeah, dude. Everybody in England reads. Actually, Americans just skim over shit.
See pictures. They
it's
see
it's
just-
like that Simpsons
Oh, cool, rocket.
that Simpsons. He's
You
like
hear
pick one of these plans, and he's like, all right, I go with number 2. He's like, I really think you'd want to go with number 3.
Did you read the front? Did you read the front page? America must have taken some Nazis. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, when you're done with reading that, can you pass me? I really want to look at Saturday's funnies.
Oh, look at that, a rocket. That's pretty cool. That American? Well, it is now. Well, that's all we need to know. All right, sorry about
So-
that, Casey.
Oh, you're good. You're good. In 1949, the British and American general staffs created the Combined Intelligence Objectives Subcommittee, and it was a joint working group to coordinate the Allies' efforts to locate and capture scientists, technical, and industrial intelligence during World War II.
So the science and engineers.
So it's kind of like a joint thing, but I guess we just didn't give a fuck about our security.
Like,
Bring
what?
'em in. Make
We were
them
more
head of
concerned with
NASA.
the-
Why not?
We were more
Yeah.
concerned with one threat after the next, so we were just like, ah, fuck, dude, Cold War.
Anything to win.
We beat, all right, the war is over. Now let's get ourselves some smart Nazis before the damn Soviets do.
Before the Soviets get their pickings.
Ooh, Von Braun, that's the guy that made that missile, right? I thought
Draft
you were
pick.
bringing that up because that's so
You've been
fucked
drafted to America. You've been drafted to Britain.
Oh, god damn it.
up. It's like
It's like,
team
God
1 and team
damn.
2. I always get
Yeah.
picked last. Shut up, Bitchenstein.
You get drafted to Britain. Oh, fuck. I
What did this
fucking
guy?
hit.
What did
He's
this guy do? Come
It's a
on,
crumpets.
you Americans aren't fair. What did this guy even do? I made Furbies. All right. Bollocks.
Bullocks.
Except for the original Furbies were called Furbskins, and they were just like,
Furbstein.
Viva you!
We love you all. We love you all so right.
Give me a hug. Wunderbar. Again.
I wonder if toys in other countries, like, because obviously they'd have to have their native languages. I wonder if it's funny to play with them. It's like just the different accents they'll have and stuff.
Dude, if I can get a Furby from Sweden, that'd be hilarious.
The 2 years Swedish Furby.
Yeah. You always give Vikings like that epic British fucking accent when they really sound like fucking. They do not sound threatening at all. That's what, battle cries, sure, but if one of them was talking in English, that's not scary. It's same thing with Germans. Really, most Germans don't sound scary when they're not speaking in German.
No, it's just the yelling German accent.
Yeah, the screaming German accent is the only thing that would be intimidating. I still think it's funny in Preacher, Hitler reliving his worst memory in hell, and it's like he's on a date and there's just like, I think they're buff Jewish guys and all these women are around him, so he's jealous.
Yeah.
They're just like bullies, so he just like goes from there, failing in art school and sees that he's like a nerd compared to these like Jewish guys. I don't know.
I think Hitler was assassinated by a famous Jewish assassin. Well, he's not famous. You didn't hear about him. He went up. He found Hitler's bunker, snuck up behind him, took off his yarmulke, and just put it in his mouth and suffocated him. He's like, shh.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. And then he took a Star of David and cut his throat with it.
And then when
and then he took the menorah, stuck it in there, lit all the candles, and walked away. That was his fucking calling card.
Dude, what's her name? Oh my god, dude, what's her name? Eva Braun? Is it Eva? Ah, fuck, dude, I don't remember her name. The one that killed herself with Hitler. What's her name?
I don't know.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. Allegedly killed herself with Hitler. Allegedly.
Oh, she probably took.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It's Eva Braun. Yeah,
Yeah,
Eva Braun.
it's Eva Braun. Yeah.
Were they related to Von Braun? Is that like his sister or
Yeah,
something?
I don't know. I thought I had an echo, but it was Mike. I forgot Mike is still there. I was like, wait, where the fuck did that come from? But yeah, no, Eva Braun tries to run, and then fucking the assassin throws a Star of David into her back. Strangles her with the little what are those little curl things that come down from the hat? What are those called?
pubes.
You know what I'm talking about? The little things? Whatever.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what they're called.
Ear
though.
danglies. Ear danglies.
All right, this kind of got a little.
I've only heard it be called one thing, but it's kind of racy, so I'm not gonna say it. But
We'll
Yeah, I
wait
know.
until when we get Kanye, the guest star. He can say all that stuff for us.
yeah.
All right, we kind of got an anti-Semitic. I'd like to say pro-Semitic, if anything, because I mean we were talking about a badass action hero.
Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger.
That'd be a hella cool. That'd be a dope ass comic book. like some Jewish assassin just going around during World War II and just taking out like
Dude,
leaders
that's
of the
what-
Nazi party.
That's what that
Like
show.
DC.
That's what that show Hunters is about. Is them killing Nazis. pretty
Yeah.
much.
No, I'm not. I'm not the
You know
hero.
what's- So I watched
I'm not.
that
I'm not the hero Amsterdam needs, but I'm the hero.
I
that
watched the
Amsterdam
second
needs
season.
Right now.
when he was on trial or whatever, and I was just sitting there laughing. I was like, why would he still have the mustache?
Yeah, no, dude, that made me laugh too, because it's like, dude, that's not in style anymore. That was in style
Yeah.
at the time. In Hunters, Hitler never killed himself, and he goes on trial. Like, he faked his death. They put him on trial in front of, like, the world or whatever, and he
He had a
is still
Jewish
rocking
lawyer,
the
too.
fucking mustache. Yeah, he has a Jewish lawyer.
Well, he's trying to win.
Which the lawyer's saying we're no different than him if we don't follow the law. It's like, the hell you're not, dude. You
I
are
know.
not. It's completely different. He killed all these people. They didn't fucking put Mussolini on trial. They strung his ass up for the whole world to piss and shit on.
Hey,
Nice.
court of law, innocent until proven guilty.
That's basically what the lawyer
basically-
was saying.
That's
He
basically
knew he was
what the
guilty, but he
lawyer
was just
said.
giving him his right to a fair trial.
Yeah, you have to get like if they wouldn't give him his rights, then there'd be a mistrial and he would pretty much be set free.
Yeah. And so he says what he fucking believed is that all the bad things that happen in the world is from Jewish people. Because the lawyer, being smart, hit him in his fucking ego and just like, you have all those followers out there. Are you telling me you didn't do this to the Jewish people? And then it's just like, oh shit, he got him, because if he doesn't say he's guilty, then all of his followers don't like him. So it's like being a fucking man, a fucking whatever. or being a fucking monster or whatever, he fucking admitted to it after getting angry. But I mean, he was hitting him where it fucking hurt. His whole
Anyway,
fucking
yeah.
whatever. Oh yeah. Anyways.
But so the name Matchbox was given to the name of that's what it was. Operation Matchbox is because the facilities that they were using to house these German scientists and technicians and stuff. That's what there's just a bunch of I guess they just threw a bunch of buildings together probably, and just put them all in an area. So I don't think they had free reign like the United States ones did. I think they're more closely guarded because they don't want
Understandable.
their government secrets. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When does Rob
Yeah.
Thomas come into play?
Who?
That's the singer of Matchbox 20.
Oh, I didn't
Alright.
know that.
So
Nor do I know a lot of singers' names because I'm horrible with names anyway. So even if I knew it, I'd probably have to go Google it anyway if I had to go reference it.
Yeah.
I kept wanting to say
Whoa.
Rob Zombie. I knew that was wrong. Like I knew it wasn't Rob Zombie, but that was the only Rob
know
that
it was
popped in my
Rob.
head. So I had to look up.
One of them's a zombie. The other one's waking up at the start of the end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning before. Now he's wondering what his life is going to mean if it's gone.
Say one more word and we owe them money. Okay. So do you have any like famous people that they got? Like infamous people?
No, I didn't really
People
look
that
up the
create
scientists.
shoes.
I was just looking at. Well, there's one guy that did like a research paper that I'm gonna bring up. No, I guess there's a no, no. I didn't look up anybody's actual names. Just more of the. If you want to go Google some people that the British collected, Joseph, why I tell them about this. What happened the day after D-Day?
So
hear it.
they're called like Project Matchbox. Didn't France do the same thing and they called theirs Project Hot Wheels?
Oh my god. No,
Pretty
America
funny.
called it Project Hot Wheels. We just changed it to paperclip
Is
because
it
we're
the
feeling
paper
like
clip?
squares.
Yeah, because we're like, dude, yours sounds hella cool. Let's find something else.
No, so the day after D-Day, the intelligence departments of the Supreme Headquarters Allied Expeditionary Force organized what they called T-forces, and these guys was a mobile force that would act as an operational arm of the Combined Intelligence Objectives Subcommittee to secure key scientific and industrial sites and personnel. All the Allied powers realized that they needed to expand on German research without having to do the time-consuming task of reverse engineering. So,
Can't blame the Americans.
so they thought it would be better just to get the people who were directly involved in these projects to come and do them.
Well, naturally, yeah. Why not? It's like they're so far ahead. Why wouldn't you do that? That's a
Yeah,
waste of
so-
resources if you don't.
And
Wait,
they're
Matchbox was the code name for Australia's version of Operation Paperclip.
Was it?
negative. So I went into a whole thing into it.
Is it?
Australia, I think they were involved in it, but I think it was like 4 different countries, but the British was the main one.
This is under match. Britain secretly organized a recruitment and transferred at least 127 German scientists and engineers, including 31 Nazi Party members and 6 SS, to Australia 265.
So yeah, the British orchestrated it, which is what it just said.
Yeah, so
But they sent them to Australia just like the British do. So we don't like these ones. We're gonna send them
Yep.
to Australia.
Prison Island.
Yeah, and everybody knows that Australia is also commonly known as the trailer, like English people, but in a trailer park, like the trailer trash. I'm just kidding. They have a cool accent. I like their
The
accent.
white trash Brits is what you're saying?
Yeah, the white trash Brits. Their
well,
accent.
the whole country
accent-
wasn't it? Didn't they just throw like criminals out there originally, and that's how it all.
Originally, yeah.
Dude, I
Besides,
got-
the Aborigines that were already there, but
I got told this a while back. One of my coworkers said that a delicacy in Australia is boiled hot dogs. And I was like,
Bro, you would love American trailer
yeah,
parks.
because it's like, dude, because that's the only way we eat it. Ate them. Unless
Yeah,
it was either that or
We
chopped up in the
reuse
macaroni.
that water, bro. We
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
they
when our
sip they sip that water like lemonade though.
like fine wine. They sip that
And the
water
hot
like
dog
fine
flavored
wine.
water.
Hey, Mike, would you like to eat big lemonade? We see a bunch of hot dog water.
I love that Casey went for the hot dog, chocolate starfish hot dog flavored water by Limp Biscuit.
Dude, we only had them either boiled or
Has
chopped up
anybody
in our
ever drank
macaroni.
hot dog flavored water?
Dude.
What?
That's
I-
these
I
trailer
said they should make a
trailer
liquor.
traspers right here.
I should try it and see what it tastes like.
They should make a
The
liquor.
chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
We used to just eat hot dogs.
I haven't heard that song in
all
so
the
long,
time.
but when you guys said hot dog flavored water, it just popped right in my head.
Dude, when we weren't eating hot dogs cold, we were chucking them at her sister.
Dude, Nick told me about something that happened where you started a fucking group chat with your siblings and then y'all just fucking started dumping on Kayla.
Oh, me?
As
Yeah,
soon-
probably.
As soon as everyone got in, y'all just started talking shit to Kayla.
Yeah. That's how, whatever Kayla
And
calls
she's
me,
like, "Oh, so that's why you guys added me to this, you fucking pricks."
yeah, she, whenever she calls, I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Like, this. And then everyone's like, who are you talking to? I was like, oh, it's just my sister. No, but, so let's get back into it, shall
Yeah, let's
we?
get back into this garbage.
Does your sister listen to this podcast?
Probably not.
I don't know. Probably not.
She better.
She'd be fucking better.
No, honestly,
she
I don't
she
think
did
that
go on
people
Good
that
Pods
know,
and rate all our episodes, though.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like people that know us would want to listen to us because they hear
Kenny
our
listens
stupid
to us.
because they hear all our stupid
Oh, yeah.
bullshit all the time.
Yeah, it's
That was the
regular.
best part about it.
Well,
Is
I
it?
think-
that it?
Reliving the good old stories.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we got because Kenny does, Tang does, Lil Nate does. I don't want to say his last name on here. I haven't said Lil Nate since I was a kid. That's
Big
right.
Nate was listening to us, and now he's a part of us.
Yeah.
Um,
Tang, Wesley. Let's give a shout out to the fucking. What the fuck?
Oh.
There's like some to listen, I guess.
I
I
want
tried
to
to
tell
get
y'all
fucking-
something.
I tried to get Alex too, but well, I didn't try to.
Here's a link. Check us out if you want.
He brought
Yeah.
it up. He brought it up and whatever. He's like, "You're in a fuck. What the fuck? You have a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so he like, "What the fuck, Jumanji Joe or something
Wait, are
like
we
that?" I was
done?
like, "Yeah, dude, I do it every week." Oh no,
No.
Are we done?
No.
Oh.
my bad. We kind of straight off there. So I don't know if he listens, but I like to think so. His song's at the end of one of our things. All right.
Do you want me to read what's here?
Yeah,
Episode
do it,
1.
bro.
Oh wait, let me say this because I
Yeah.
got cut off before, and then you can read it. So as a reward for them sharing information, they just promised to keep the German scientists out of the hands of the Soviets. And apparently, the National Archives in London have a bunch of Ministry of Aviation and Ministry of Defense documents on Matchbox, but they haven't been digitized yet.
Huh.
So it's like all this stuff, like, because it's hard to look up this shit because they say it was fucking poorly documented. So it's hard to find information.
I
on
mean,
these
it was
ones.
documented, but it has not been updated.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Matthew? Sorry, I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, I was just gonna read this, but I don't know. This is a thing I found. It was says the German scientists sent to Australia under a top secret Anglo-American project code name Operation Matchbox to include SS and Nazi Party members. The leading Nazi hunting watchdog, the Simon Wiesenthal Center in Jerusalem, yesterday demanded an investigation into the recruitments ordered by Britain and the U.S. and said Australia was a haven for Holocaust perpetrators and mass murderers. According to the documents obtained by Sydney Morning Herald, the British government decided within 4 months and at the end of the war to poach a limited number of German scientists and technicians on defense research to develop military potential at Germany's expense. this whole thing. It was the Anglo-American moves on the onset of the Cold War were also sparked by fears that Stalin's Soviet Union would kidnap the weapons specialists if they remained in Germany, which was the whole thing. It was like, let's move on it. Um, yeah, so I mean, it seems like they were pretty aware what was going on, in Jerusalem. So
They were
um,
aware, but they just didn't like it.
yeah, yeah. The
Didn't stop
Weizsäcker
them from
Center
a.
said the failure of Australian government to deal with the issues continues source of pain for the survivors and their relatives, people. So they were kind of like, damn, that shit got out. What it sounds like. So a lot of people are very aware of it. And so I mean, it's probably one of those things like, oh yeah, Matchbox. Yeah, okay, everyone knows that happened. But paperclip, what are you talking about? We wouldn't do that. Australia might do it, but we wouldn't do that. So that's kind of
Every
funny that their shit got out for sure. It was like, paperclip is
Well,
still
Russia
more
did it too, so it's not. It wasn't
yeah,
just us
yeah.
Yeah, to be
allies.
fair,
They were
Russia
pressured to
doesn't give
do
a
it.
fuck. It's like, why don't
Like
everybody shit
members of
on?
the Axis also did it.
Yeah, and so that's what they're saying is that they're pressured to do it. They didn't want Russia to have these these engineers and scientists because if they had them, then who knows what would happen. Um, but yeah, it sounds like it was pretty out there. It was pretty obvious that this was going on, at least for Matchbox, but not necessarily for Paperclip.
His paperclip's like, what? What are you talking about? We're the world's heroes.
Like, you guys are doing it too? What? No, what? Who said that? We're too good to take
Dude, we
Nazis
have
in.
Nazis right there, and it's fucking Von Braun wearing a fucking red, white, and blue fucking t-shirt, the fucking stars on it and shit. He's like, "What? I was born here. I was born in Georgia.
Oh my
I,
god!
I
I'm
love
cowboy.
I love gumbo." What?
Yes, I love the gumbo and I love the sheeps.
I love the rodeo. Listen, yeehaw! Yeehaw! I mean, yeehaw!
Dude,
Oh, shit.
I rewatched the original X-Men movie, and my god, the acting in that is terrible. I only rewatched it because speaking of all this stuff with like Jewish stuff, like the World War II shit, whatever, Holocaust survivors and shit. I was thinking about like Magneto and stuff. It's like,
Oh
dude, I
yeah,
really want to
Magneto.
rewatch.
like,
I really wanted to rewatch. I really wanted to rewatch the fucking First Class movie because I fucking love Michael Fassbender as Magneto.
Oh
But then
yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I might as well rewatch all of them. I fucking used to love those movies as a kid. I'm looking for X-Men 1 all over the fucking place. It's on nothing for free. It's not even on Disney Plus. And I'm like, why is it not on Disney Plus? So I'm getting irritated, and then I'm just randomly sitting there one night drinking. I was like, I'm so fucking stupid. I looked down at my game drawer with my DVDs. I forgot I bought the original trilogy of X-Men at Walmart fucking over 2 years ago because it came with a little Magneto Funko Pop. And so I bought it, and I was like, I'm so fucking stupid. Popped it in the fucking PlayStation and watched it. Fucking terrible.
It was terrible. I thought
Garbage.
they don't hold up.
That
Hot
one,
garbage.
I don't fucking like
The
that
first
first
three
one.
don't
I
hold
think
up.
the second one. I haven't rewatched the second
Well, the
one,
second one was the
but the
best one.
second
Last
one was
Stand
the
was
best.
meh.
Yeah,
I like the first one a lot though.
the one I think one it seemed super fast. I think I
I
don't
like
know.
Toad
I
in the
didn't like
first
the
one.
event. Yeah, Toad in the first one was like a horror fucking. The first one felt more horror like. That's one thing that I
You
did
know who
like
played
about it.
Toad in the first one, right? That's fucking Darth
No.
Maul, bro.
Oh, was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, he's fucking creepy. He eats that bird. I'm like, oh shit, I don't remember that. He
Yeah, that
fucking
was
slings
that was the
bird.
dude who plays Darth Maul in Star Wars Episode 1.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah.
he goes in. He does that, and then the fucking that government guy where he squeezes through the fucking bars. I
Oh
don't know. I was
yeah,
drunk
where
when I
he turns
watched it.
into like a piece of soap.
Yeah, that shit. Like it had some like kind of more.
That would be my
That-
X-Men power. Imagine how much shit you could stir up in prison.
Don't drop me! Oh God!
I just randomly just turn to soaps and everyone just looks. That'd be the best power. I think that'd be like an Omega Mutant power because you can just stir up so much shit.
Actually, I mean, the
Only
acting's
in
not really.
prison,
The
though.
acting's not bad.
Yeah,
The
dude,
acting.
I would commit a crime and be like, go ahead and put me in prison. I only get stronger.
Dude, the acting. I don't think the acting's as
I'm a good
bad.
guy. I don't belong here, dude. I'm a good guy. I'm like therapy. Like people are discovering themselves in here because of me.
Oh my!
Even better. He manipulates soap, so he just slips it
yeah.
out of people's hands like the Magneto bars of soap.
Oh yeah, he just makes people keep dropping the soap.
He's just all will bow to me, and he makes everybody drop their soap, and everybody bends over. Rather we get raped on our hands than on our knees.
Let's get back to the matchbook 20.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to. Maybe it wasn't the acting so much as the plot.
We're
was
about
really
to get deep
fucking
into some straight
fast
up
forward.
fucking harmonica solos. Let's get it. Let's hear about this matchbook.
No, so off a matchbook, the British had another operation as well that they conducted out in Germany. It was called Operation Backfire, and this I guess the British were able to capture
Did
some
this
V2
operation
rockets.
backfire?
Huh? That I'm
This
talking about right
operation
now.
I know, but did Operation backfire on them?
No, actually, it was. See, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was
God,
like,
we
they
knew
went to
this
go
was
do
No,
some
coming.
shit.
so
and
it worked out. So it's not a
Yeah.
clever name.
No,
No,
not in the slides. I think they just called it backfire because they were
It
they were doing
backfired on
field
the
researches
Germans.
on
No,
some
that's
It,
what
it
Operation.
backfired
V2
on
rockets.
the Germains, right?
Yeah.
It was Operation Backfire, and it backfires. So I was like, God, we seen this coming.
But this happened in October 1945, and it was a case study on how the T forces that I talked about earlier worked and what was done with the information they acquired and how German personnel were used in these testings of these rockets. And the official report was written by Major Jen A.M. Cameron.
Did Kenny jump off?
Yeah, he left. I was gonna say something, but we were all in the middle of laughing. He had to go pick up Adriana.
That was his alarm.
That's right.
Oh, is that what that was?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I haven't been looking at the screen really. I've over here doing research.
So there was Operation Backfire. Is Mike on the phone?
He got a little upset when you brought up Matchbox and you didn't do a single song from him.
He's holding a banana to his head.
Don't do it, Mike. No. So after the German A4 division surrendered at the end of April 1945, 107 of its officers and men had been selected by MI for interrogation. They were chosen from amongst those with the longest and practical experience and the most knowledge of improvements and simplifications in launching methods. They included officers who held important operational, administrative, and technical appointments in the division. At the end of May, the party was taken over, and that's when they changed. That's when they named it Operation Backfire. And then to them, it became apparent that building the rockets were going to be complicated and tricky business. So after they realized that, after they realized it was going to be hard to build rockets, they decided to supplement their party with soldiers.
Just decided to draw them.
Their party of soldiers with civilian scientists and other technicians, and they got permission to obtain 79 technicians, and that is what they were doing. And then it was really. Let me read this real quick.
They got permission. They're like, government,
Well, as long
can
as
we
they
get
had
this
consent.
hateful? Can we get this hateful bunch? What
I
do you
need
mean?
your-
They
I
murdered
need your-
thousands of people. No, I'm just kidding. We can get this hateful bunch. Let's go on. Bring them in. Come on.
No, I need your consent. You need to say I consent to taking Nazis out of Nazi Germany.
Yeah, so they knew that handling the Germans was going to be a delicate matter, after everything that was going on. So they decided to do different like interrogations. They because they knew building the rockets was something they were going to have to overcome, and they were going to do that if they were just being dicks to them. So they decided, as long as they were willing to help, that we'd watch. They'd get their backs watched basically. And then it was in order to keep the Germans in a cooperative frame of mind. And then yeah, so that was pretty cool. That was like a little small operation that spun off of from Matchbook. That was like during the same time.
I
Little
think it's also
Operation Backfire.
Matchbox.
Or
Or
Operation
Matchbox. No, I kept saying Matchbook. It's Matchbox. Sorry if
Operation
I.
Backwatch.
No, that's good. That's good.
I don't know why I keep saying Matchbook because it auto corrected on my thing, and then that's what I've just been saying this whole time. But really, honestly, because I feel like a matchbook is more of like a like an American term, but like a matchbox would probably be something that's like that British people would say.
Yeah.
Because like how we have
yeah.
shopping carts when they have trolleys.
So, anyways,
So let's so back over to Operation Matchbook box. I mean, fucking see it, did it again. So it was more they only took
Where did Mike go?
well he got off the thing, but he's still in the chat.
Yeah,
Oh.
where the fuck do you think I went?
I thought you left after I said that awesome new phrase that we're gonna make t-shirts.
I mean that was the joke. Is that it's like I'm done and I just jumped
for.
out.
Okay. We're gonna get
Video.
a matchbook on a shirt that says that.
So the British
Flaming
only
like
took about like a little bit over 400 scientists to take back with them to their British laboratories to employ German scientists. So the Deschutes Commission was a commission that was supposed to appraise the Operation Matchbox. It was obviously it was the same same thing. They were trying to get some shit, but the security screenings were conducted by two distant panels established by the British Board of Trade. The Darwin panel was assigned the responsibility of recruiting and screening scientists for industry, while the other panel, under the deputy chiefs of staffs committees, dealt with the scientists destined for the military research. In both situations, the panel was to verify the applicant was a member of the Nazi Party and whether he was significantly qualified to contribute something worthwhile in the field of endeavor in their host. Well, because they were hosting their country. So basically, they were separating them and deciding it's like, oh,
Law
are
and
you
Order
going to
sound.
be worth my time to take you with us? Let's see what you got. Let's see your portfolio. Bust it out. You got 5 minutes. Go. But yeah, that's basically what that was just like a little committee that was formed. Well, not formed for Matchbox, but
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know if it was already around or not. But there's let me read about this one real quick, and this is the last little bit I got. Just give me 1 sec so I can see how I'm gonna read this out. Oh, this one's just another operation. This one's called Operation Surgeon, and it's another British scientific recruitment effort. On November 1946, the British scientific staff had produced records on 500 German aeronautical experts and selected 74 of them for inclusion in lists of long-term employment in the UK. Scientists from the MOS exploring rocket technology at Truen were also instrumental in selecting German missile specialists who contributed to the overall total of 122 scientists, in which that a branch of the Ministry of Aircraft Production had interest in. And then, there's more interrogations. Obviously, it's the same fucking song and dance with these guys. They're just interrogating them, trying to get their information out of them. But I guess they had strict requirement limits. They had strict requirements that limit. I can't fucking read my sentence. Anyway, they had strict requirements and the maximum on how to extract the maximum amount of knowledge from German experts. They what's it called? Let me see what they did. Anyway, they wanted to bring the German scientists to the UK in order to gain their knowledge and exploit it, and then after they obtain what they wanted from them, they would be sent back to Germany. Is basically what they were told. Whether or not that happened, I don't know, because they only wanted short-term employment anyway for these guys. So yeah, there's just like a few different operations, committees, all in the name of Nazi scientists and technicians
What about Operation
and
Jukebox,
operations.
where they took the German scientists and made them do karaoke?
I
Fuck
thought
you
they
guys,
had.
just heard the laugh.
I think that thing came. You know, it's funny. No, the CIA actually uses songs as torture.
Is it the Rick Ross
No,
song?
Operation Jukebox is when they take terrorists and then they lock them in a room with John Travolta and he just fucking gives them massages.
They have that song every day I'm hustling. It's like, I don't care, I love the song, and it's like on repeat for days, and they're just crying. Every day I'm
That's what
hustling.
the CIA does. They actually use songs as torture and they just repeat them.
Damn.
So what do you guys feel about Matchbox 20?
I like the harmonica player. I feel like they're very talented.
Even though he's a Nazi.
I like how Rob Thomas.
I'm just kidding. He's not a
I like
Nazi.
how
Rob
Rob
Thomas
Thomas
is
is an
a
eye zombie, which is
full
pretty cool.
disclosure. Rob Thomas is also not a Nazi. I haven't read any biography about the man, but I don't think he was recruited from.
Oh shit! I'm not thinking of Matchbox. I'm thinking of a different band. I'm thinking of Blues Traveler. Why am I thinking of
Okay,
Blues
definitely a
Traveler?
Nazi.
No, they're all the
Full
same.
disclosure. I was kidding. I was kidding. No. Yeah. Of course I think it's real. I think it's been kind of like whistle blew.
Of course it's real, dude. All these fucking things that have to do with this World War II bullshit and the Nazis, it's all fucking real.
Now, you
Yeah,
say bullshit
sure,
because you
for
don't
sure.
think it happened, or just kidding.
No, I
Are
say
you a
bullshit.
Holocaust denier?
Denier.
No, of course not. No. All this shit's fucking real. You really think
Oh, yeah,
people are
definitely.
above just finding the best in the fucking shit and just like poaching those people? If the NFL can fucking do it, anybody can fucking do it. You really think the government isn't going to stoop to low levels to get the best?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the best at this time happened to be Nazis. That's just the
Yep.
way it goes. But yeah, bro.
Job in engineering.
Yeah, they made the Volkswagen.
They made the Volkswagen.
Yeah, so not that the Volkswagen is some kind of marvel of engineering, but rockets were. And you know what?
Really
Who
not.
did
They
the
leak a
fucking?
lot.
You know who fucking did rockets good at the time? The fucking Shermans.
The Shermans.
The Germans, yes.
Shermanator!
Sherman, you
So,
fucking cut.
You really
What?
think
I'm
that
sorry.
any of these governments, be it the fucking United States with paperclip, the United fucking the United Kingdom with fucking matchbook, or
Fox.
fucking the Soviets with whatever they had, you really
Soviet.
think they weren't doing that? Fuck that. No, they were doing
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, we got an episode on the Soviet one and Operation Ozavikum coming up in
What is
few
that? The
weeks.
exact same thing we've
Is
talked
that the
about
Rush?
last
Is
week?
that the
this is when
Soviet version?
it's the Soviet version, but they just kind of they didn't give the people a chance. They just kind of just took them and
Yeah,
said,
it's
"You're
just
coming
like,
with us," and
yeah,
just fucking
you're
kidnapped
not
them.
hired, you are taken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're taken. Comrade.
Welcome. You work for us now. It's like, do we get a choice?
Welcome, comrade.
You don't know where you are, do
Comrade.
you?
You do not know where you are, comrade.
You could
Comrade,
You
You
Comrade,
could
we
be
got a
the
good
go to
like
Russia.
we got
You
a
could
good
be
40
the
years
Russia.
before we don't exist anymore. We're gonna milk everything we have out of you.
You could either be
You know where you are.
comrade or cumrag.
There you go.
Your choice.
I'd much rather be the
It's
first
your
one, but I
choice.
don't want to be
You-
here at all.
you make choice, yeah.
Comrade.
You'll either be a
Let's just
comrade or
say
a
in the
comrade.
Soviet Union, every prisoner got a cock meat sandwich.
Hell yeah.
In Soviet Russia, every prisoner gets cock meat sandwich.
Yeah. With no.
No bug.
Oh, this is very gross. Are you done yet? No, I am, comrade. I am just stolen. Joseph stolen. Oh, fuck you guys too.
I
Alright,
laugh.
well, let's end it at that. So,
Well, let's get your thoughts on this, Matthew, since I think you dipped out on Paperclip, didn't you?
no, I was on paperclip. I held the paper
end of it?
together. Yeah, I think so. I was
I don't
there.
know. Well, let's, do you think they were right in doing what they did?
Who cares if they were right
That's
or
the
wrong?
same
They did
shit,
what they
though.
did in the name
I
of
think it's the
fucking
same shit
science.
we talked about last time. Were they right? Morally, no, but
I would
mean,
say that morally, even yes.
morally,
I mean,
maybe
yes,
yes.
they're
They had
they're
to.
evil, but there's knowledge there. How are you gonna advance human
There's knowledge there.
civilization?
It's
you know?
like, yeah, and you had to use these people because
I'd
if you
say
didn't,
it becomes a moral dilemma when you give them credit, but to use them for their knowledge, what's wrong with that?
yeah,
It's a moral
it was-
dilemma giving them credit,
it's
which unfortunately
like-
the United States did.
yeah, it's like you use it like you think of it as a weapon. It's like this weapon killed millions of people. Should I just ban this weapon for forever and not use it, or should I let the enemy use it and kill millions of more? So I don't know, you got to grab the weapon. So I don't know,
Yeah, it's like capture the flag.
capture the flag.
Like the best
That flag's-
situation in a shitty situation. Like the best case
It is.
scenario in a shitty situation.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
And
if
that's
you're
all
what
gonna
you have
people
to
that are
do.
winning are the German
If you're gonna
scientists.
eat shit, best bite,
It was
swallow. Don't chew on it. Right?
yes. Don't. It was just a. It was yeah. It was a necessity for war. War's ugly. No matter which way you look at it, from what side, it's always ugly. So that's something that was just a.
look at all the advancements we got.
We got
Like with
Pac-Man, dude.
rocket technology, dude. That's the Nazis. Look at all the fucking IBMs
Say
and shit we
Pac-Man.
have. Look at all the ballistic missiles that we
Dude.
have.
We got we also got ear thermometers.
Yep.
Let's close this bitch.
Are you doing an outro for Kenny?
It just says final thoughts, but I don't know how to get the thing back to working. All right, Kenny, any final thoughts about what we were talking about?
I enjoyed it very much, especially the talk about cock meat sandwiches. Especially if they are toasted with extra smegma. Yum, I like me one with Swiss dick cheese.
Well, Kenny, I don't think that was the whole topic. I think that was a very small portion of what we talked about tonight.
You're
Well,
looking
it might
for
have
the
been a big question.
Well, no, it's only a $5. I mean, it might be a $5 foot long.
Why is the Scottish accent making funny?
Michael's holding that in for a while.
Oh man!
Wait,
dude.
I like the
Casey,
Swiss dick
play
cheese
Mike's
part.
laugh. Casey, plays Mike's laugh.
Swiss stick cheese.
Plays Mike's laugh.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh man!
Play it one more time.
Oh,
Play it
you
one
the
more time.
mannequin sons of bitches.
I can love that.
I love it. Okay, let's get out this bitch.
Yeah, this is
Hold
gonna
on-
be a
hold
shit
on real quick.
episode, but it's gonna be good.
It's okay.
It's gonna be
kind of like
it's gonna be a shit episode, but I'll make it good.
yeah, it's kind of just a 2.0 of the other episode paperclip, anyways.
Yeah,
Well,
then
I started this junk, so
Yeah. So Kenny actually wanted to do the outro.
The Loch Ness Monster is the name I gave my uncle's penis. It hides in my Nessie. I'm Kenneth. Good night and thank you for listening to the Conspiracy Outpost.
Thank you. I've been your host, Mike. None of these other people matter. Have a nice night. Bye.
Bah.
Bye.
Bye.